3, 2, 1.
You see, fucking Kid Rock and Robert Kennedy
Yeah,
working
definitely.
out. You see they're working out?
I did, and I fucking laughed so fucking hard, man, about that. Holy fuck, I died at that. Especially Kid Rock and him. And then,
He's a little tiny thing.
the best part of the whole fucking thing, in the goddamn tub
Jeans
with your
on.
fucking jeans on, you maniac.
knew
What
it.
kind of psychopath
What
does
is
that,
are you,
man?
a psycho?
He's got to be, man. Holy fuck.
I'm getting in my jeans. I'm gonna go in my
Let
jeans.
me get in this fucking icy cold bathtub here with my fucking jeans on,
with my Lee dungarees on,
with my Lee dungarees,
with my fucking Levi's.
pair of tighty whites on underneath then.
Probably. That's probably why he wasn't going in.
Well,
No, he was going to show Small D.
guaranteed. Guaranteed. Come on now.
He's-
You don't look like that at whatever 70 odd years old and not beyond the roids.
Yeah.
I don't feel
But
that
a
way.
small ween, too. And nuts.
Well, that's the whole thing. You just sucking that bad boy in here.
You don't need the nuts no more when you're on the tee.
Apparently not.
High tee.
Just get in with your jeans on.
Get in with the jeans.
Apparently you're so fucking tough you can just get in with your jeans on.
Yeah.
Don't even bother.
froze then.
And then Kid Rock there flexing, trying to do push-ups in the background, struggling. Like, what are we doing here, man?
Yeah. Jump on this meth diet and meth workout
Meth cigarettes.
regimen, and you'll look just like Kid Rock.
Oh, yeah, man. It's fucking...
Allegedly, he don't smoke meth, but he looks like a
He
fucking,
definitely looks like
looks like a crackhead.
If you don't, he looks like one. But
Allegedly, he don't smoke crack, but he looks like a crackhead.
yeah. Do you find that fucking like looking at like the U.S. politics and all this kind of stuff from our standpoint, it very much looks like Idiocracy come to life.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's pretty much the same thing.
I watched that movie not long ago.
Me too, specifically.
Because I kind of heard. I'd never seen it actually.
I seen it when I was a kid or
seen
like
bits
teenager, I
of
guess.
it. I don't like. So I knew it exists, but I didn't see really the whole thing or know what it's about.
Yeah.
So fucking.
It's hilarious though.
So it is funny. Good cast. Fucking.
Italy by.
But it kind of it's like a parody come to life.
Yeah.
You know, in a sense, you can see.
Well, you
like,
think about it,
sometimes-
like Terry Crews. I mean, he's supposed to be a wrestler or whatever, but I mean, technically Trump is.
is in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Technically, yeah. So, like, think about it. Just that one piece will slide the rest together for anybody else who has ever seen that movie.
Oh shit!
Because then I feel like I'm the guy in the movie, and I'm like, what the hell's going on around here? Like, how did we arrive here?
How did we get here?
We're like on the way to somewhere between Wall-E and Idiocracy. That's where I feel like
Wall-E.
Yeah, like Wall-E.
I never seen that.
Oh, you should watch it. You should
Really?
watch it. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's a fucking Pixar movie or whatever for
Disney
kids,
Plus.
but it's good. It's really good. It's probably my favorite one.
Nice. I haven't seen it. I'll
Well, there's my movie recommend for this week.
check it out.
There it is.
Check it out.
Check it out, y'all. If you haven't
They
seen
have,
Wall-E, check it out.
so it has kind of similarities, like
No-
futuristic.
Well, it's
type of,
not to spoil the 15-year-old movie or however old this thing is at this point, but so it's about a robot on Earth supposedly cleaning it up after we became so lazy that we've relied on the robots to take care of us, but we became so lazy that it essentially drove us off the Earth because it was so unkempt that we had to go up and live in a spaceship, and then we became big fat people that couldn't move or walk because they've never ever used their legs or anything because everything's just fed to them. So you just sit there, you slurp your Slurpee, and you watch your
Wow.
show and whatever.
How true is that?
You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
we're like I feel like we're going to arrive like right in the middle of those two movies, like somewhere in between these two things.
That is very well a possibility.
Yeah, it's interesting. Now that I think about it, that's pretty much.
Yeah,
that's.
Did
pretty
you
much
ever
where we
see
are.
my 600-pound life?
Yeah,
Holy hell, bro.
dude, brother, man.
Like, and this goes with all these like addiction shows. I watch
Yeah.
Intervention too. It's a fucking beauty show.
Yeah,
But, like, man, like, what the hell is going on there? Get your shit together. You want to say right?
Yeah,
Well, it's
oh,
just-
you do,
well,
yeah,
you wanna
man.
say that
You're
to
screaming,
anyone.
and you're probably screaming at the TV while you're watching it. And to be fair, I am, because I can't deal with it. Like, I find, like, Hoarders gets me on that end.
Same thing.
I'm
I
like,
watched that too.
man, alive, what are we doing here? Like, you cannot live like that. Like, it makes me, like, I mean, I have super sympathy for that person. That's not even what I mean. Like,
Oh, yeah.
but that's not my point. Because, like, obviously, this person is in distress. That person needs help, whatever. But, like,
Many steps to
dog.
towards going into being
yeah.
on an
I yell,
episode
what
of
the
Hoarders.
dude, I yell, what the fuck at the TV like 13 times an episode,
A
probably.
lot of mental illness, a lot of struggle, a lot of fucking give up, right? Like, they had a spouse die or something, or a kid die or something when they were young.
Oh,
and now they're
editing,
just keeping
yeah.
hold of everything, and So
Yeah.
I sympathize with those people, and I mean this, let's say, like, get your shit together, but.
It comes from
I know there's a
supportive place.
deeper reasoning behind it, but I also want to see people succeed. So
Yeah.
the worst part of watching those shows is when you come to the end of the show, they relapse or they start hoarding shit again, gain weight, whatever it may be. I feel so mad. I'm like, what?
I'll tell you one that fucking got me. Seems we're on the fucking intervention here.
Oh yeah.
Travis, the guy from Days of the New. I can't remember what his last name
wow.
is now. So he became a meth addict, and then, like, they're like one of my favorite bands of all time.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, hell
I
yeah.
love Days
Classic.
of the New. And anyway, Travis Meeks.
Damn.
Just had to wait a second.
There we go.
Came in from the fucking radio, but he was on it, and it was like when I was really into it, but it was technically like probably like, I don't know, 10 years later, or whatever, after like all the boom was kind of over with them. But like watching his episode of Intervention and then knowing that he relapsed, but then I don't know what he's up to now because I kind of fell off of the watching it because I just couldn't keep watching it, kind of thing. But he got back into music and stuff and started playing new Days of New shows and stuff like that or whatever. But I don't know whatever became of it, but like that fucking episode, man, I was like, this is rough, dude.
I'll
Like,
have to-
oh, dude. It's a good episode, though. Like, I mean, it is. Like, it talks all about his music. And
Yeah.
he still like, at that point, he was still playing guitar and he was still crazy good. And like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to see that episode. Like, I've seen a
That's a
lot.
recommend,
I've
too.
seen a lot of episodes, and man, I tell you, it pulls on the heartstrings. And I do get disappointed when they relapse at the end or they don't do well, but when they do, awesome. Like, I'm totally like all for it. Like, it's like everyone loves a happy ending, but like, to see, in Intervention Canada, so to kind of see it in communities that remind you of yours and stuff like that. It's like, man, you got to get this guy better. Like, and
Oh, yeah.
it's too many people out there who don't get the help they need, right? So,
Yeah. And I mean, some of it too is like, like some of our grown up, I mean, I don't know how closely technically, or I'm sure you were, because I was too, but there was a scene pretty much everywhere where, like when we were younger, we didn't realize that those people were becoming addicts at the time. And then eventually became full blown addicts and whatever, you know what I mean? Like I find Intervention specifically has I don't know, is like really close for some reason, you know what I mean? Like it feels close. That's a good way of putting it, I guess. But yeah, like when I watch those episodes, like I can really sympathize with these people, and not even like the person that needs the help kind of thing, but like the extended people around them, whatever that look like or whatever that might look like or whatever. But like I can sympathize with all of that kind of thing, and I think that's the same reason why like Hoarders kind of affects me. Like it's all similar
Absolutely.
traumas, similar whatever's, right? So yeah, it all becomes like an addiction problem or whatever you want to say, right?
It's not, because it's not just the person that has the addiction that gets affected by it. It's their whole group of people, their family, their friend group, their, everyone who's involved in their life gets affected by
like
this
wives,
as well,
husbands,
right?
kids, whatever. Like
Kids have to see it growing up, or, what I mean? It's not,
yeah, it's different, man.
So it's a show that everyone can kind of relate to. I think at some point in their life they should,
Yeah.
Like, I mean, unfortunately, people are exposed to addictions early, and as kids and whatever, but they don't quite realize what's going on and stuff like that. But it's so definitely, yeah. I don't know how we got on the intervention.
It's funny because I just thought about the same thing,
but
yeah,
great show.
great show, very relevant topics. I feel like I don't know. I like those things with good or bad results, I guess, or whatever. But I do like watching those shows. I will.
You
admit
want
that.
a good result though.
Yeah, you want the good result generally.
Yeah, you
generally
don't want to
speaking.
be left disappointed at the end of a show. But that's real TV for you.
That is real TV.
Real t-
That is actual reality TV. I feel like that's the semi-reality of it, because I feel some of it is a little dramatized, but
Hoarders,
that's okay.
yeah, intervention. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. It's a couple of shows like that.
Still don't know how we got there.
Don't know how we got there. Don't know how we got
Review
there.
the tape later.
Folks,
But speaking of,
welcome back to,
Yeah.
and the year was 1985.
We're just out here, so we're doing an a pod again.
After Pod.
So we're on the 2 pods a week kind of schedule, so we're getting them both in here. So if you've enjoyed our last episode, welcome back to another amazing episode of In the Year Was 1985. We are out here.
Shout out to the last episode guest, Courtney Kosak.
Great guest, awesome. Check out our book coming out April 1st, so probably give or take 2 weeks roughly from when this pod comes out, so look out for that. Pre-order it, and also when you pre-order it, as much as you can get it on Amazon if your deal is the Kindle, but if you want a paper copy, get it from the provider. So go to our website and find it, buy it there, you get it straight from the artist kind of thing. So that's where you should do it. Check her out everywhere too. It's awesome guest from last week. But yeah, we're back again this week.
And we're back
with another hot episode. So we're gonna be running into what do you figure here? Where's our line here? So in the 90s, conspiracy theories lived at 11 p.m. on your TV.
That's right.
But now they're in your pocket and they know what you like.
Yes.
So this is where we're at this evening. So we're going to get into a little bit of, everybody had that like one weird uncle maybe, maybe that was a thing.
Am I the weird uncle now?
I feel like I am definitely the weird uncle now. But now, I mean, this stuff is being just streamed into your brain basically at this point. So
it's in your feeds, folks. It's in your algorithm.
Yeah, so
you're fed what you like.
You are definitely fed what you like. So that's kind of what we'll get into this evening. So, like, when we were growing up, we'll kind of get into this conspiracy angle of the whole thing, I guess. So, we were talking about it's kind of like the X-Files effect kind of thing. Like, when we were kids, it was kind of, if you could watch it on X-Files, it was probably something that we were talking about kind of thing. It didn't get too crazy off of that. But now, we have all this other stuff. But
X-Files,
we'll lean the other way in a couple minutes. But yeah, like the X-Files was a huge deal when we were growing up.
Kind of maybe originated my distrust for the government.
100%, at least between that and Rage Against the Machine, yes.
You know what I mean? Question everything.
Everything.
You know what I mean? You gotta, like, what's going on here with these aliens?
Yeah.
Area 51, all these, the stuff,
Government
X-Files was a definitely
government assassinations, like cover-ups,
an exposure to real world topics maybe that you weren't necessarily, you weren't learning that in school at all.
Definitely not from our school, at least anyway. But and I don't know what it was about the 90s culture, and I'm sure that X-Files was a it brought a lot of stuff to the forefront to kind of put it in pop culture or whatever. But when you take the aliens and then you look at the movies from X-Files and stuff, now we're at the point where we're almost are we gonna start talking about this right now?
There's been whispers.
There's some whispers. So now we're getting close. But then, so my favorite stuff from the 90s, conspiracy theory wise, before I kind of got deep off the end, was I always the pyramids,
Right.
aliens, and the government shot JFK, basically. These were the 3 main ones that I was into.
And Martin Luther King.
And yeah, basically
FBI,
any of those
allegedly.
type of assassinations were probably done by the FBI or CIA or somebody.
Like I said,
down
I'm the
road.
uncle now.
Oh yeah, I'm the uncle now.
No, but really, it did though. The aliens, especially, government cover-ups, and stuff like that. I really kind of gravitated towards on the X-Files stuff too. It's a show that held up really well, I believe.
I still watch it all the time.
And people kind of, as the years go by, slowly more of these things are coming to fruition. We got so many government conspiracies going on as we speak.
Well, I
What's
mean,
going on?
there's potentially maybe a giant cover-up right in front of your eyes.
Oh, there's a cover-up. Big old cover.
Allegedly, there might be a cover-up
But,
going on around here.
you know, I think at this day and age, especially with access to instant information and connectivity to people all over the world, like people are opening up their eyes to the bullshit even more. I would think, you know, there are some people with their heads in the sand, so to speak.
Oh, and there's always going to be those people. Like, not everybody's going to, fall into that category, right?
They're cheering for the team, and that's it. But
yeah.
you know, I got to say, you know, I kind of think we're headed in the right direction, even though it's a little crazy right now. I think it's going to get crazier before then it gets better.
That's usually how it goes, right? Like, if you look at the history of time or whatever, like the written time history, whatever we can calculate, generally speaking, before there's some kind of great peace, there's a giant upheaval. So, like, the last upheaval was, a couple world wars. I mean, we've always kind of been fucking warring and shit, but, like, not to the degree of that kind of thing.
No.
Right? Or, you take a bunch, you go backwards, give or take every 100-ish years, there's some kind of giant upheaval. And then that generally, and I mean, like, it's not easy generally. So, like, I feel like we're at the cusp of that. Like, it almost, like, I mean, yes, there was a bunch of civil rights and stuff that broke through in the 60s and stuff, and, like, that kind of stuff went on. But, like, I feel like we're at the point where there's so much information that you can't hide some of this stuff anymore. Like, you just can't hide this stuff anymore.
No.
Because there's so much evidence that's not on your control anymore. Because of the internet, because of social media, because of whatever. You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that thought, but I had a whole thing going on there for a second. But I think where I was going with it is, like, this has kind of led, though, into a realm where you kind of get, like, ancient aliens.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you kind of have media taking over the conspiracy again.
Control the narrative.
Like, controlling the narrative a little bit or whatever. And not to say that ancient aliens is some kind of government fucking conspiracy. That's not my point. But, like, there is a certain amount of control that's involved in these things. You know what I mean? So I think that's where this kind of stuff leans. Like, when you hear people being like, oh, that person's crazy, it's like that. Because a person who doesn't believe has now watched ancient aliens and can see the bullshit in it kind of thing. You know what I mean?
I mean, but yeah, like, as much as, like, I do enjoy Ancient Aliens. I think more so when it first came on. Now, do you find it, like, I don't know, does it become, like, is there a point in time where it becomes a little bit kind of, like, hocus pocus, kind of like, too far-fetched?
It's too much.
I always like a little...
I want a little bit of
reality.
Yeah,
like,
give me some realism in it.
Give me a little bit of closer to, like, this could actually happen. Like, I know they sometimes go off into far.
I just find I don't know, and, like, in the beginning when it first came on, because I think the original one was the hour and a half documentary or whatever. Like, there was an original. It wasn't a series first. It was a documentary originally or whatever, and it made a bunch of good points and whatever. And it's not saying I'm any kind of expert because it's not my point, but. I mean, at the time when I was a kid, I thought it was wicked. I was like, well, this is the proof. Like, this is the fucking proof kind of thing. But because it really leaned heavily, that documentary, on, the conspiracy that ancient aliens came and then helped build the pyramids. Like, that's literally the whole thing kind of thing. So,
I think so.
Which I'm not a non-believer in that, I guess. I shouldn't say that. But it was, I just found it was... Like, that part was, well, to be fair, like, the documentary part was good. Like, I really liked it. And it makes a lot of sense. But then when they veered into the show, because you have to keep the content rolling.
Right.
I feel it's like, it's become reality TV, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, yes, it has a certain amount of fact and truth in it, but most of it is dramatizing for you. Like, it's just dramatizing for the sake of dramatizing. You know what I mean?
Gets into the brain rot territory.
We're in the brain rot territory, yeah. So, like,
we're in the brain rot age right now.
Yeah, like, comparatively, like, we only had a certain amount of things that we could kind of conspiratize about and get the information about versus now. I mean, we're only 40s, but, like, you know what I mean? You look back when we were teenagers compared to now, the amount of information that you've now put into your brain, plus the information available, like it kind of blows the door off of the brain rotty, you know, ancient aliens kind of stuff like that. Like, and it is fun. Like, it is fun to watch Ancient Aliens,
right?
Because it's essentially mindless if you don't really put too much thought into it. You just listen. So, like, you know, but like,
do you find it funny though, like that, you know, conspiracy wise? Like back in 2015, 16, like Eddie Bravo on Joe Rogan was talking about like Pizzagate and stuff like that, and everyone was just like, "Oh, that's not true."
That's not true. But I mean, think about how many people have been talking about that for a long time.
That's true as fuck, dude. Like,
yeah,
Epstein. That's what the code words that they were using for all this bullshit. Why the fuck are you guys redacting all the stuff? Why are we protecting these people, folks?
Whoa, got a flash of light and everything from the fucking
I saw it.
Getting heated in here.
I'm fired up.
But yeah, no, I fucking agree, man. Like, I mean, and the funny, like, I don't know. The more I keep finding out about what even they've released, the more pissed off I'm getting. Like, so, like, did you hear this new thing? They don't like the reason that they fucking legalize or fucking made weed illegal is because apparently people that smoke weed are a little bit more fucking like questioning of things and whatever. So it makes it harder to convert them into sheep. So they're trying to fucking ban that shit. So, like, that's, like, everything that you ever thought about in your life is in the Epstein files. It's the creepiest fucking nonsense I've ever seen.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking shit in there, man. Yeah. Like, even just, like, I mean, way off topic of the center of all those files, but, like, he kind of, like, predicted and, like, thought of microtransactions in apps before it was even a thing.
Well, he was like talking to Activision about it. That's why Call of Duty sucks. Fucking Call of Duty, man.
Man, he fucked Call of Duty right up. Indirectly or directly.
Directly.
He fucked it right up. And like all the games and the apps and the App Store, like on your phone, like they're all fucking, they try to get you to buy shit with real money for fake money.
Literally, yeah. Exchange your hard-earned dough for this stuff. And that stuff started with, like, WoW and whatever, right? Like, this is a subscription thing.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
But, the other angle kind of thing, yeah, I did.
Fuck that shit.
The other angle, too, is, like, has Ancient Aliens and, like, these types of things and then, like, all of these kind of, like, I don't want to say non-professionals, but like non-professionals that are speaking. And I mean, we're non-professionals too, I guess, but I'm putting myself in the hat. Hey, but like, do you feel like a lot of that kind of stuff, but like the obvious misinformation of it all is like dangerous, or like even the activity of putting out a fun show based on semi-true facts that have all these conspiracies tied to it? Like, do you think that's actually like harmful? You know what I mean? Like,
not harmful,
or not harmful necessarily, but you know what I mean? Like, is that making people get into weird shit that they don't fully understand, you know what I mean, or whatever? They don't understand that this isn't like proven fact.
I think people should get into shit they don't fully understand it, because then you understand more about it,
and you can figure it for yourself if it's fake. I feel like
at some point you have to consider this is a TV show, so it's half entertainment, half reality, half theory. Yeah, you were just talking about theories. No one really fucking knows for sure.
Well, that's the only thing. That's just it. Nobody actually does.
Nobody fucking knows. But I think for make the pyramids, dude.
Are we going to rock back into the pyramids?
I think for the pyramids, dude. Listen, man. If you actually think about it, how the fuck could that happen? I think that, there was a great society, like, lived so many thousands of years ago, you couldn't even fucking think that fucking far back. And there was fucking alien influence. How do they make 90-degree fucking cuts, dude, in fucking granite? Perfectly fucking
aligned.
Throw a fucking level on it. It's fucking
But it's not, like, to me, it's not even, like, the precision is nuts, number one. But the other side of it is nobody has ever, and I'm not going to say I'm an expert. I'll constantly say that. I'm not a professional.
We're not an expert.
But I have been obsessed with the pyramids since I was like 12 years old. I've looked at every explanation that there is to fucking... We both did that sometimes.
Yeah. Hit me with it.
I've never seen one good fucking explanation of how you can fucking carry... how you can like move these giant blocks. And you can tell me that they rolled it on shit and did whatever the fuck they're doing. Like, Do you know what I mean? Like,
Try floating that down the river and tell me.
well, this is what I mean. Like down the Nile River, like get the hell out of my house, man. And then the other angle is like the fucking, like the whole thing was flooded at the time. Like there's evidence of flooding, and like, oh my god, the whole thing drives me nuts. And like there was a huge fucking upheaval, fucking however fucking long ago.
Did I lose that already? Oh yeah, we'll switch it.
Oh, that's what's going on.
I was like, man, did I lose that already?
Thought you were looking
No,
for-
you can't. You
thought
can't
you were
float
looking for the
that
cues.
something down. I don't know the exact weight of per block. But we're
Dude,
talking,
it's like fucking hundreds, like stuff we can barely move. And people be like, oh, we can move it. It's like, yes, I understand that, yes, we can fucking move it. But moving is not the fucking problem. They moved these giant motherfucking rocks.
like 200 miles or something.
500 and something miles, man.
That's
They had
too
to float them bitches down somewhere. They had the fucking, I don't know, what are we doing? And then it's like, oh, the slaves, the slaves, the slaves. Like, they were not slaves. Oh, I will be the first one to attest that these people were not slaves.
no?
There's no fucking way that you could get that done with slaves. Because you'd be killing too many people. You would never do it.
Did die.
I think
apparently.
it was personally. It was just whoever, whatever, because they predate the Egyptians technically. Like they're fucking older than the fucking, like they came up on these fucking things.
Yeah, they never fucking put.
They
those
didn't
there.
put them there. This
They
is the
just
thing.
fucking-
People, because so it's probably like, I don't know, like what's the earlier than that, Sumerians? Like who the fuck? But to me, it's probably the goddamn Anunnakis. I think it's the
Anunnaki
Anunnakis coming in,
down.
and the Nephilims. I feel this is because the Nephilims are the giants, and the Anunnakis are the fucking fallen angels, but they're the fucking aliens. They come from Sirius. So like,
Man.
I think this is all in. I think the Dogon tribe is the only people that got it right. That's my personal philosophy.
Oh boy. Now we're-
And they don't even have written. It's like pictographs, I think is the right word if I'm going to say it out loud. But I believe that's the right word for it because it's not a hieroglyph either. And they have these writings and it's all this traditional, like passed down information. And they talk about all these celestial beings coming from the stars and they know like the alignment of things they shouldn't. And they're the oldest, like historic written, quote unquote.
so the
culture.
Egyptians kind of took credit for that.
I think, well, it's modern. We're going to keep going down rabbit holes here now, I guess. But it's like, to me, it's like modern archaeology is, and I don't want to jump on the like fucking Joe Rogan bandwagon with all that nonsense, but that's not what I mean. But I believe it to be true. Like if you spent 25 years of your life trying to fucking figure something out, and then you published that paper and it met peer review and it got published and it's being taught, you know what I mean? Like trying to go backwards on that to admit that you were wrong is tough. So I can, you know what I mean? Like I think that plays into it a lot. And then some of the other problem is that, especially in Egypt, I know there's other, other places like Göbekli Tepe and like there's all these other things. But if you talk specifically about that, like it's very highly controlled by the Egyptian government. So like what you can and can't look at and how you can and can't look at it is more or less determined by them. And then like Zawawaski or whatever his name is fucking in charge of it most of the time. I don't know if he is now necessarily, but he was for a really long time. And he was a very traditional believer and he didn't want all of his books fucking Chariot of Gods and all these books to fucking not do well. So I feel
Like Graham Hancock. Like he kind of is part. Doesn't he have a book called
something, dude.
Chariots of
Maybe I got
Gods
it confused with the wrong people, but whatever the book is,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Zawawaski's got one, he's got one, whatever. So like, and it's the same idea in a certain way, right? But he was controlling it for a while. He's got all this other, kind of like, he's got this personality built around the books, the research, the archaeology, being the guy.
Mm-hmm.
So like, would you know what I mean? Like, would you submit to
right?
somebody coming in and telling you that everything you've ever fucking known is wrong now? Like, that's the thing. We're very much like told in my opinion anyway, like the history specifically, especially about these sites, we're being told what happened there, not being told what happened there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's two
Yes.
different things. Like,
Yeah, it's been exactly.
because I think they know, or at least have a better idea than we do, personally.
Yeah.
Right? Like I think that's another thing is like I think lots of stuff is older than we think it is, or we were told it is, I guess specifically. But that's my philosophy on a lot of that, especially like the pyramids, Sphinx. Like not so much like the modern stuff, like down in South America, or whatever, but like even some of that stuff I think is really old. There's a bunch of Berry pyramids that they just refuse to open, and on Berry, like those things exist. Like there's the Bosnian pyramid. Like I know what people kind of say that's something else, and whatever. Like we could go down a lot of old weird places with that one, but
Unearthed
On Earth stuff, yeah. And I think like I'm an Atlantis believer, whether you believe it's Atlantis or not or whatever, but there was something to that.
Could very well.
And I think it's in the fucking thing in the desert, the eye or whatever in the desert there.
Which is that?
I can't remember what it's even called now. I'm just kind of talking about it, but
Yeah, the fuck. Yeah.
it's in the desert, like somewhere in like Saudi Arabia-ish area. Say somewhere in the desert anyway.
They said that's where Atlantis was?
Yeah, if you look, there's this kind of like, it's like a ring. So you know how Atlantis is described by like having like rings, like it's almost like a target look to it. Or I can't remember what it's called. Don't hate me, but it's basically like a circle within a circle within a circle, whatever the fuck that's called. Anyways, it looks just like when you look at the satellite imagery of it, it looks just like what that should look like. And at one point, that's obviously was water, ocean, whatever you want to say, like it was flooded in whichever way because of what's there now, right? Like you can look and it's obvious that it's there, but it's in the middle of this giant desert. Because what was a desert? Probably a fucking ocean, right? Like that's pretty much how that works.
It happens.
Yeah, that's when the shit dries up or something changes paths, that's what fucking goes on. So this is the eye of something or another. Anyway, this is apparently like the Atlantis. This is the new thing on the Atlantis kind of thing or whatever. Like,
Atlantis, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm not a big, I don't know much about it, honestly.
Oh, I like the culture thing. Like culture conspiracy stuff is way more cooler to me than government stuff in a certain way.
Yeah.
I find it way more interesting. Like it's something I've been I've always looked into, like the history of things and like not necessarily what I'm trying to figure. I always try to figure what's not told you in a book kind of thing. Cause there's something more to some of these things.
Well, you're only taught what someone else wants you to know.
Oh yeah. Have you ever seen that fucking YouTube video? I can't remember what it's called. It's a documentary came out in like 2000 and something. It's a ex stuntman from Hollywood. And he kind of one day realizes that everything you've ever been told, you've been taught, but is it fact?
No.
It's really good. It just kind of fucked me up a little bit when I first watched it. I think I've seen it before, I feel like.
Yeah.
But I definitely watched it again the other day and I was like, I'm an idiot.
Especially like, what's her name? Ghislaine Maxwell's father was a publisher for a school.
Yeah, brother.
School books.
Yeah, like he was in control of what was in them, essentially. Like he edited them and whatever.
Right? So he's telling you history or, teaching you things that,
Yeah. To the victor,
you know what I mean?
Victor
it's
goes
all,
to spoils, right? And as people think of that as like, he gets the gold. But it's like, no, man. He spreads the word, right? You can make it whatever you want it to be, right? You can.
History is told by the
victors, right? Like
victors,
you can do whatever you want. Like that's the whole thing that now that I'm older, that's the one thing that I have truly bought into. It's like, have I just been told stuff my whole life?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, have I been, because like sometimes I see something with my eyeballs and I'm like, that's not what I've been told. You know what I mean? Like, that's not it. Like, that's not it at all.
Yeah, I just know that this is bullshit type of thing.
Yeah. Like, I sincerely know this is
one
bullshit.
Or the other, yeah.
Yeah, like I find that pretty fucking funny. So like 9/11 maybe. Might even be in that. It's definitely in that category for me.
Fed all of that. That was our main one because we were like in
that's the big one.
Grade 8 or 9 or something.
10 maybe 2001.
2001.
So in grade 10.
Grade 10. Wow.
Yeah. So we're old enough to understand what was going on, and I was paying attention enough to, you know what I mean. Like I couldn't take my eyes off it. Number one, because this is right at the cusp of like my turn from history conspiracy to government conspiracy kind of a thing. Like, because like. What else was out there? I can't remember. Like, there was a bunch of weird movies out there, or documentaries out about like New World Order and all this weird shit. And Alex Jones was kind of coming to the forefront, and these kind of things were all happening at once. And it was like late 90s was still kind of in action to a certain degree.
Yeah, the early 2000s were still very much had that 90s blanket over it.
Oh yeah, I mean, like Unsolved Mysteries was a huge deal. Fuck it, X-Files is still going mad. Now we have the internet, you know what I mean? Like, because I remember looking that, like, going into forums,
chat
and, like,
rooms,
digging around,
boards,
looking for information on that. But like, that's one thing that like, do you have a 9/11 theory? Like, do you think it was?
I
planes?
believe it
Do
was.
you think
It was
planes?
orchestrated by the American government
Yeah.
to push their agenda towards capturing a little bit of the black gold over in Iraq and Afghanistan and areas. They can move in, kind of not too different than the old Puerto Rican takeover. Venezuela, Puerto Rico.
They already owns that one. They already got that one.
They already got Puerto Rico. Bad Bunny says, "What up?" No one liked the Bad Bunny, but Venezuela, Puerto Rico.
Venezuela.
See, this is how knowledgeable I am. folks.
No, keep her going. You're on the thing.
But
You got it.
I believe, yeah, exactly. It was 9/11 was an inside job. It's a
As it
headline
said.
says.
Yeah, my theory, like, see, I think it was like I think that was the first big test of like what you could do for safety. That's
Yeah,
my
then
philosophy.
The NSA was born from that.
NSA was born from that, and I remember like for like 2 years you couldn't even fucking blink about a water bottle.
Oh man,
10 years probably even. Like because
Yeah.
I mean, like we were in Newfoundland. Gander became a sudden fucking spot. Like it was very apparent to us that this happened. Like it wasn't like, and I couldn't take my eyes off. I remember like we got sent home from school. I remember going home and like fucking turning it on, and I couldn't fucking look away. Like I watched the second plane smash into the fucking building. Like this is nuts. Like that was nuts. Like because first when somebody said, I don't know, whatever teacher it was, like I couldn't even conceptualize really what they were talking about. Like I knew what they meant. Like, you know what I mean? Like I know what the World Trade Centers are. Like I know what that is, and I know what a fucking plane is, and I know what a plane crash looks like.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? But then when I went and seen it, it was like, holy fuck! Like, and then to watch one smash in was like, holy, this is serious.
I don't remember seeing them hit live. My first memory of 9/11 is being just came in the door and my mom was watching TV.
Yeah.
She had ABC News or whatever, CBS or something like that, and kind of seeing it play out live, and then kind of hearing it could be terrorists and stuff like that. You kind of worried, like, man, what's going on? Like,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
you never want to see something like that. We're in grade 10, but like we're just like, fuck, man, hopefully there's not another world war. What's going on? Right?
That was my initial kind of thought. So like, I mean, I lived, fucking right there kind of thing. So they got sent home. I just left. So I just went home, and I went in my room and I turned on the TV because I don't even think mom was home. Like I'm pretty sure she was working, and I'm pretty sure dad was working in Alberta at the time or whatever he was up to. But nobody was home, or I don't recall that anyway. I remember like going into my room and turning on the TV to watch it, and like I was close enough that between the first one hitting, getting sent home, and then coming over to the house, you know what I mean? Like it was right away because they were very afraid that it was going to be like bombing schools and whatever the fuck. Like they thought it was almost like people didn't know if it was a declaration of war. Like they didn't really know what was happening. Like everybody kind of fucking just panicked. And then I remember like I just got there and the second happened. Like literally like turned it on, sat on my bed, and basically as soon as I sat there, I was like, oh my God, there's a plane going. Like it was like, you know what I mean? Like what the fuck are you? What the hell? Like I mean, I had this like I remember just like what the fuck? We're gonna go to war. Like I remember having that very thought. Like holy fuck. I'm going to have to fucking go to war.
We're going to work. Get me my Hot Pockets, mom.
Get me my Hot Pockets. I'm going to war.
Ready.
Like, that's what I thought. Like, and not like I was like, oh, fuck, I want to go to war. But like, it was just like, holy shit, this is what's happening.
I didn't think of that.
That was the first thing I thought. Like, literally, that was my very first. I was like, holy fuck, we're going to go to war. Like, this is nuts. And
Not me. I ain't going to a war.
You would have found me in Venezuela.
I'll be down in Puerto Rico.
I'll be down in Puerto Rico chilling with Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Fucking
Playing Super Bowl.
I was a tree.
I'll be the tree.
Fuck.
I'll be the grassy knoll.
Grassy knoll. Bad Bunny's grassy knoll.
Crap. Yeah, that's right. JFK coming at you.
But yeah.
That's a conspiracy, boy.
Brother
Now,
man.
who do you think shot him?
Well, it
Wouldn't,
definitely wouldn't Lee Harvey Oswald. Let me tell you a little
definitely
secret
wouldn't
about that now.
Wasn't Lee.
There's a part of me that feels like it was the driver.
I did see a video actually.
I don't
recently.
know why.
I seen a video recently of the driver fucking shooting him.
Well, it could be AI.
Could be AI.
But either way, there's something about it, and I don't know why, man. I've looked at that clip a lot too. To be fair about it, that one in the moon landing.
It cuts. Because the original,
There's something weird about
original
that
clip, if you notice, the original clip cuts. But the driver turned over like this and shot him just like that.
That's what I think, man. Because it makes sense for everything. Like the trajectories, everything makes sense from that angle.
And they had little ties to Israel, too. You hear that?
Who don't buy? Who don't buy? You ever read an Epstein file? Every man needs a dog got one in there. Good God.
Well, apparently JFK had a little, kind of stood his ground against.
Well, this is just it, right?
Those peeps.
You don't like Buzz. Don't like it when you want peace and love.
Ended up on the old steel table.
Steel block. Boy, yeah, I don't know. Like I'm not fully sold on that one. The other angle is it was somebody from the front at there's like a fucking bridge or something there, whatever the fuck it is, like further up the road. But sketchy angle, like you're more over the top.
I believe it was, Israeli forces had him put up to it.
Oh boy, it was whoever you know what I mean.
Compromised the Secret Service who was driving. They're all compromised by Israel, folks. Just so you know.
Just so you know.
Allegedly. Don't come after me, you fucking cretins.
There's one feller watching us. I was looking at it the other day. I was looking at the things. There's a feller.
Isn't it?
One feller.
Isn't it weird?
Yeah, one feller.
See,
that's all right, but go ahead.
I'm sorry, guys.
But I mean, that's my opinion of it. I'm allowed to say that right now. You can't stop me. So, but this is the so now like
we're fucked.
Whatever. Who gives a fuck? But the other so this is the other side. So like we're into this now. Like this is the thing about the Epstein files. Is like so. Who did he fucking take over for? Do you know what I'm saying with this? Yeah. Or who else is there? Who else is a guy that does this?
There's tons of guys.
Which I mean, I'm sure there's like fucking tons of these fellas. But do you know what I mean though? Like, who the fuck did he take over for? Because there's no way you can tell me that they weren't doing that fucking 40s, 50s, 60s kind of thing. Like, there's no way you can tell me they weren't doing that. Maybe it wasn't what they were doing there necessarily, but something similar enough that.
Oh, perhaps.
And I believe that this whole thing is because, like, what you know what I mean. Like when did Hollywood pop up? Like that was what in the fucking I don't even fucking know. Like when
50s, 40s.
Like whenever TVs came around, wherever the fuck that was. So like, I don't know. I feel like there's a trail. I feel like there's a long trail here.
Well, this guy is Les Wexner. He's like 80, 90 years old.
Well, this is just it, man.
So of course he's in on all this bullshit. Did you see that thing when his lawyer was like, "Shut the fuck up, or I'm gonna kill you."
I'll fucking kill you if you answer another fucking
question.
If you answer
another fucking question, I'm gonna kill you
with more than 5 words. And he just laughs about it. But it's like
maybe he's just joking, but
I don't think he was joking because the thing is that they're rubbing it right in your face all the fucking time, man.
He's a lawyer, and Les was talking too much.
You're talking too much, brother.
You're talking too much, Les, buddy.
I will fucking kill you if you answer a question with any more than 5 fucking words.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Hot mic.
You shut your mouth, you old trout.
Shut up, you old prick. But like, it's getting out of control, man. Like, it's just nuts. Like, so like, because you think about it, like, I'm looking at my note here now. There's Watergate before that.
Watergate.
There's all kinds.
I'm not a big
I can't really
knowledgeable.
I can't really recall all the things that went on with all that, but to me, it's all the same nonsense. Like, there's Watergate before that, and then you got like CIA fucking bumping into fucking Charlie Mance. They're like, doing the fucking psychedelic, like. And the thing is, that all this stuff is like in the Epstein files. Like they talk about it from a modern point of view. You know what I mean?
They're talking about 9/11 too.
Yes, man. There's a secret board or whatever the fuck. And then Glistine Maxwell was supposed to fucking show up, but she couldn't make it or whatever nonsense. Like it's like what the fuck?
And that was all taken away from the fucking sites.
Redacted, maybe. Just taken down. It's the same as the hidden movies. It's the hidden files. You got the wrong fucking file extensions. Like, you got the fucking wrong fucking upload fucking thing or whatever the fuck.
What the fuck, boys? FBI is too busy fucking partying with USA hockey team.
Man, did you fucking...
out in fucking Italy.
In Italy there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And to be fair, it's nothing to do with fucking Cash Patel even. If that could have been anybody, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, have you looked at your... I don't care if it's business. Shut up. Go back to your country and fucking do your job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, shut up.
Your job. That ain't your job, going partying with the boys on government dime there, cashy.
Yeah, man. Like, come off it, man. Come off
it. It's a bad look, even though... I would love to party with the boys.
But that's
But
not.
you're too high up in the position and using taxpayers' dollars, which I do not appreciate. I'm not even American. But if any government personality takes money from the fucking good, hardworking citizens of North America, that's what I got a problem.
Well, that's just it, man. Like, I don't like it when people take my money and you fucking tell me you're on a business trip, and the next thing I know, I fucking seen you partying in the dressing room, slamming beers with the boys when you didn't do shit. And that's like Donald Trump getting roasted because he fucking called the boys up and tried to invite them in and fucking making fun of the women's team. And like, oh my God, man, like, what is going on here?
Yeah,
like, what
dude.
fucking year are we living in here?
Because those guys didn't like that. I mean, those gals on that.
They
US
laughed
Olympic
very
team,
uncomfortably, man. They laughed very uncomfortable. Well, some of them did.
You got idiots like Matthew Kachuk, who's a
Cracking up laughing.
shitty idiot.
He's a shitty idiot.
Not a fan. But anyway, we'll get
We'll get onto that later.
yeah. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, I got a little ranty on the FBI situation.
Well, you know, we're out here.
I got fired up.
I got fired
I'm pissed
up.
off at the fucking U.S. hockey team winning anyway.
Well, you want to
But hey, I'll take it.
we got to
Hey,
save.
we've won a few gold medals before. We're coming back 4 years from now, folks. You mark my words.
Well,
Canada's coming for the gold, bitch.
we can get into another conspiracy theory here right now, and that's about 3-on-3 hockey. Who the fuck decided that was a good idea?
3-on-3. We got to hurry up, boys. We got to get.
We got to hurry up. We got to get back to the fucking 24-hour curling feed.
We got to get back to the 24-hour
Holy fuck,
closing
boys.
ceremonies here, folks. Fuck.
Like, what are we talking about, man? Like, what are we fucking
We're
talking
doing
about?
3-on-3, folks. You seen the game. We're coming back 4 years from now. You mark my word.
I hope so. I hope so. I think we will. I think we'll do well. I think we'll do well.
We're coming for that gold, bitch. Now, are we off the rails?
We're always off the rails. But
We're getting off the rails here at an hour in almost.
it's not bad. We made it this far. We got any other things we want to get into here? We got any other conspiracies we want to mention here this evening or what?
I feel like
But
shout out to all the conspiracy theorists who've been proven right over the years.
100%, yeah.
I don't think we should
Including
give enough
myself, motherfuckers.
We don't give enough credit to those who, guess what? Saw through some bullshit.
That's right. But I'd like to kind of wrap it up with a little bit of like, so like, we started off from,
Wrap it up,
from
folks.
our early 90s kind of take on it, getting the weird shit from your uncle and stuff like that, you know, kind of leaning into X-Files, leaning into what you could get from a magazine or whatever. And now we're at the point where crack open that gram. You
TikTok,
got
baby.
TikTok, whatever your fucking pleasure is. And the next thing you know, 17 rabbit holes.
Yes.
And do you trust that all the time? Like, so we're in the age of AI now. So this is like the other end of the conspiracy now. Like, so we've reached like, we've gone through the whole regular internet one. We've gone through internet two. So internet one's a little bit more free, two not so much. Now we're at everything censored. So like, where do you see this type of information starting to? Do you see it maybe being a bit more controlled, or do you think it's just going to go way more wild as things kind of get a squish?
I believe mainstream media is already controlled. You don't.
Yeah, that's
can't
toast.
believe
That's
anything.
toast. I don't get into that at all.
I know it sounds ridiculous, but there are some good fucking Instagram accounts out there. A lot of crazy ones as well.
Tons.
But there are. You got to dig. You got to dig it in. You
And
know,
there are
really-
some good accounts out there.
But there are. I mean, it's independent, media, independent journalists, independent investigators who like to dig in all these different things and put out honestly what's going on in front of like they don't have a one. It's always best not to be one side or the other. You got to honestly see everything with an open point of view, and like you're getting lies from all angles, folks. If you don't realize you're being lied to by almost everybody, if you're so far one side, man, you gotta be open to. You're kind of fed bullshit lies just to propel, your support in people and stuff like that. You're getting lied to. You got to open up your eyes. You can't believe everything you see.
No,
here.
and like I say, now we're at a point where you can't. Because how much fucking AI slop is out there now?
I know.
Because like there's the points, and I mean I know we're on the internet, and I basically, if we want to continue this, I have no other choice but to continue being on the internet. But like, there's a portion of me that wants to just delete all of my personal accounts and
Delete.
just move along, because nothing really comes on anything. Like, it's not like it used to be where you'd see some funny videos, you might see some cool sports highlights, you'd see some skate clips. Now it's just chaos. Like, between all of the madness that's going on in the States, all the stuff that's going on in Ukraine, all the stuff that's going on fucking everywhere else, because it's just craziness going on everywhere you turn. Fucking stuff going on in Mexico the other day because they fucking took out a fucking cartel leader. Next thing you know, bombs are down there blowing shit up. Like, it's just chaos. So like, but like, you can't, like, the part that drives me insane is like, now I'm at the point where I'm looking at what I feel is a real video of something blowing up something or whatever the thing is. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. But then I have to look at it like 45 fucking more times to be like, is this realist? Is this real? Like, I'm looking for a funny hand. I'm looking for a weird
letter.
Something stupid, you know what I mean? Like, I'm constantly in this state now where I do not trust what I'm seeing.
No.
Ever. Really.
I feel like we have a better eye of...
Oh, yeah.
We can kind of see sometimes, this is clearly AI bullshit.
Yeah,
but some people fall for the simplest things.
Well, this is just it. Like this is what I mean by perpetuating some of this kind of like in between nonsense. Like, I'm sure there's lies mixed in with the Epstein file. You know what I mean? Like, is that AI slop perpetuating this fucking nonsense? That's basically, like we've talked about, brain rot, right? Like, it's just you can take it in, you can absorb it, and like there's points where I feel like even though I know it's not real, I'm still fucking taking it in. Like, is that good for me? You know what I mean? Like, I get a bit caught up in that moment too. So it's interesting. Like, we've arrived at a very odd time, I feel like, when it comes to like any information, technically speaking, especially anything visual. And like, you can't trust anything that's written. Like, you could have a fucking bot fucking planking shit out all day long doing that.
Well, there's been proof.
Which there is proof of
There's
that.
bot accounts, Twitter, Instagram. They comment on things to defy you and get you to engage and to
rage
comment
bait
back
you
and
in
rage. You're
like,
rage baiting. There's a whole thing on
and
rage
that's
baiting.
the big thing too, is like the anger of the whole thing. Like, everything's about angry.
So
like,
then
everything's about angry.
And it could be, it could be as simple as, a political party, or it could be like, race motivated or whatever.
It's anything, like, any kind of divide you can cause.
Whatever's, exactly. Whatever.
Like, any kind of divide, man. It don't matter what topic. Like, if you go into the comment section of anything on that, and literally fucking anything, basically, that you load up beyond like a fucking hot naked chick, or like fucking, I don't even know. That's probably it. Is that everything is about hate or... But, and you can take it from all the different angles and whatever, but it's always like maybe a couple of nice comments, and then the third one is fucking and then we're off to the races, and then it's just a feed full of fucking negative shit for the next fucking 50 comments. And if anybody had half a brain in their fucking head, they would click the first one and they would realize that that's a bot account, and you've been now rage baited by a fucking robot.
Computer.
You know what I mean?
A Russian computer.
A Russian computer at that, probably. Maybe it's a fucking... It's probably not even a Russia. I don't even think it's Russia.
Or it could just be an idiot.
I think it's fucking the boys in blue over there, blue and the whites.
Boys in blue, yeah.
Man, like,
boys in blue and white.
There's a portion of me, and you can call me a communist if you even fucking feel like I could give a fuck. I don't agree with Putin. That's not what I'm getting at. But there's a fucking reason that his name is nowhere near this fucking document. And he had nothing to do with anything like that. And there's like a reason he does things his certain ways, I feel like. Because there's a certain portion of the world that's mangled up. Not to say that Russia isn't here, but I don't think they're as bad as we've been led to believe. That's my personal philosophy on that part of it. I think that's the angle. You know what I mean?
We've been fed a lot of bullshit on China, too. China and
China's
Russia.
the same thing.
China and Russia.
China and Russia.
They're going to come together.
Because from where we stand,
people are all like, "Oh, you communist motherfucker." No, dude.
But I don't necessarily, like, I can say it later, but it's not like I believe in what they're at there. Like, I wouldn't want to go fucking live in China. Like, are you kidding me right now? That's not what I fucking mean. But like, I think that personally, and people can fucking come at me in the comments. Like, I believe that Canada making a relationship with them versus the States is a very smart move. Because obviously, whatever is going on down there cannot be trusted. And they're going to charge you more to do everything. Yes, you will have a certain amount of Chinese takeover, but it's too late for that. That's happened. It's already happened to you. You just don't see it because it's not a big fucking building. And it's not a big billboard, but it's already happened. It's too late. So you either get on fucking board or you're just going to suffer. Like, that's literally what's it. And I mean it, like, not in, like, a bend-over kind of way.
Fall in line, soldier.
But no, that's not what I mean. But you can't make fucking trade deals with a fucking dude like Donald Trump and be blasted every day on Twitter and and then fucking coming at you with tariffs and then saying he's going to fucking invade you and fucking all this nonsense.
The spectacle has to...
You just got to move on.
Tone it
Like,
down.
it's like a fucking, like, puppy dog. You got to, like, ignore the fucking puppy dog. You're going to piss on me, yeah, you're going to fucking shit on the floor, and you're going to be fucking annoying. Yeah, you're cute, whatever, but like fucking just fucking take it fucking easy. Yeah. I got fucking adults to talk to over here, and I feel like that's what's happening. And people can shit on me all day long, and I'm sure it's in somewhere along the way we're going to get fucked over. But like that's just reality of the whole thing. I feel like we're at a turning point. I feel like with all of the fucking information, this AI nonsense, all this craziness that we're about to turn over. And people can say New World Order all day long, which is probably going to happen. But technically, it will be a New World Order coming your way. I feel like this is where we arrived at this point.
And when you're NWO for life.
For life.
But no, I believe, like, honestly, like, inflation's gone out of control, man.
Everything's
with all
gone
these
bad.
tariffs and everything, and everyone's going fucking crazy. Like, soon we need to fucking put a stop to this. Like, as the people,
everything's
folks,
everything is
stand the
fucking
fuck up. You know, everything's
Yes,
gonna just fucking collapse or whatever.
Everything's just going to fall the fuck down, man.
But
They
listen,
can't keep propped up like that.
I know, like, we can't make no deals with the states. And it's hard right now. Mark Carney, fuck them. Like, fuck everyone for once. For one.
Number one.
I want to say first and foremost, fuck everybody.
I love it.
But two, I know, like, at some point you gotta make a couple deals, and like if they can make good fucking vehicles and good things that we can use in China that they're not gonna fucking kill us on, and maybe
man.
like maybe the Canadian people can buy a fucking vehicle that's
And afford a goddamn thing.
$90,000 fucking half-ton pickup truck. No, we don't want to. We don't want to do this no more.
There's a certain amount of that stuff that like I am totally open to. Like we've talked about a million times. I'm not like a fucking party guy. Like I'm not a blue, green, purple, whatever the fuck color. I don't care about those things. Like, are you just making cool? Like right now, this is a very tough spot to be in for everybody. The economy is fucking garbage for everybody, everything. So like, if you don't make a fucking choice, then you get to fucking sit there and look at what's happening. Like if you don't make something change, then nothing changes.
Right.
Just how it is, man. And you cannot stand there and fucking take nonsense from this fucking orange bully, fucking screaming and bawling.
Any bully, folks.
And any bully for that matter.
Blue
Like,
bully, blue and white bully.
don't matter what bully it is, man. You don't stand there and let your country get fucking flattened because some dude wants to fucking take it over and steal your fucking trees and your fucking oil. Like, you don't let that happen. Like, fuck off. And the other angle of this is that it's the water problem. They got a fucking huge water problem. Data centers are fucking killing everything. Daniel Smith now fucking revving that up, wants to put fucking data center down the road there. Yes, buy fucking pollute everything. Yeah, you cunt. Fuck off data center. Fucking.
I mean, like I said,
just gone mad, right? Like gone mad, man.
There could be a war for water alone, right? We could be invaded for water. Like, we're not fucking giving this shit up.
Yeah, like you can come here, take my trees, take my water, take my oil, and then I have to fucking abide by your bullshit fucking bootlicking laws. Like, go on, by like, what are we talking about here? Like, go on, man.
We're not doing it.
No, man.
Guys,
got revved up here this evening.
It's been an absolute pleasure being
banger.
back on the pod.
Full
Listen,
pod.
we don't want to take no bullshit from nobody.
That's right.
Yeah, I can't even keep a straight face, folks. Guys, we're all just having a little bit of fun here.
We
Hope you enjoyed the podcast, folks. Follow us on our Instagram. Follow our all our socials, Facebook. We got the contest still going on. Stay tuned. We're going to make sure, if you haven't heard already, then it's coming. But we want to make sure everyone gets a little bit of something. So we'll make sure we take care of you, folks.
That's right. Check us out. Check out the post. It's on our Instagram. Like, follow, tag your friends, share the pod, everybody. We thank you so much for coming out every week and listening to us. It is the best.
It is the best. And exactly, folks. We love hearing from you. comment on it, some stuff and like the stuff. We love hearing from you.
That's right. And look out, we're going to start a new thing possibly. You might even see this one coming in hot. I think we're going to boot up a Substack.
Right.
So keep your eyeballs out for that if it isn't done already.
Trying to get
it'll be out maybe.
Get a more direct to you, all our available media.
Get it directly at you. We're gonna
right in your face.
Get a little newsletter going and stuff like that. But
put it right in your face. We can do a little Substack. You can read. We're gonna do a little.
Maybe we'll
journal.
Maybe we'll write you
a letter.
And you never know. We're looking into some extra content as well, maybe. So that'll probably end up on there as well. But everybody, thank you so much for following along. Thank you so much for listening. And it has been another episode of And the Year was 1985.